Macaroni and cheese, just the name sparks joy, doesn't it? It's a dish synonymous with comfort, with childhood memories of steaming bowls devoured on rainy afternoons. But this isn't just some fleeting food fad. Mac and cheese has a rich history, a culinary tale spanning centuries. Some say it first emerged in the hallowed halls of European monasteries, pasta and cheese mingling in delicious harmony. Others point to its arrival on American shores, embraced by a nation hungry for simple, satisfying food. Wherever it originated, one thing's for sure: mac and cheese is a global phenomenon, a testament to the enduring power of cheesy, carby goodness. And now we're adding our own twist to this beloved classic. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure as we transform your kitchen into a haven of cheesy bliss. This isn't just mac and cheese. This is mac and cheese, elevated with a touch of British flair. Right, let's gather our troops. Before we embark on this cheesy crusade, we need to make sure our pantry is well stocked. Don't worry, we're not talking fancy ingredients here. Just good, honest grub that'll make your taste buds sing. First up, the macaroni. Elbow macaroni is the classic choice, those little curves perfect for trapping creamy sauce. But feel free to experiment. Penne, fusilli, even shells, they all work a treat. Now for the star of the show, the cheese. We're going for a blend here, a symphony of flavors that'll have you licking the bowl clean. Strong cheddar is a must, its sharpness cutting through the richness. A bit of red Leicester adds a lovely tang, while a touch of creamy mozzarella ensures a delightful gooey texture. We'll also need a glug of milk, a knob of butter, a sprinkle of flour and a pinch of salt and pepper. Simple ingredients, readily available, ready to be transformed into something truly magical. This, my friends, is where the magic truly happens. The cheese sauce is the heart and soul of our mac and cheese, the element that transforms ordinary pasta into a culinary masterpiece. So pay attention. First, we melt that knob of butter in a saucepan over a low heat. Let it gently bubble away, filling your kitchen with its rich, comforting aroma. Then whisk in the flour, creating a smooth, golden roux. This, my friends, is the secret to a velvety, smooth sauce. Now for the fun part, adding the milk. Pour it in gradually, whisking constantly to avoid any lumps. Keep whisking until the sauce thickens, transforming into a silky, luxurious base for our cheesy symphony. And finally, the moment we've all been waiting for. The cheese. Turn the heat down low and add your grated cheese bit by bit, stirring until melted and gloriously combined. Remember, patience is key here. We want the cheese to melt slowly, ensuring a smooth, decadent sauce. While our cheese sauce is working its magic, let's turn our attention to the macaroni. Now we're aiming for al dente here, cooked through but with a slight bite. Nobody wants soggy pasta, right? So fill a large pot with water, add a generous pinch of salt. This seasons the pasta from within, and bring it to a rolling boil. Tip in your macaroni and give it a good stir to prevent sticking. Cook according to the packet instructions, but keep a close eye on it. We're aiming for tender with a slight resistance when bitten. Once cooked, drain the pasta thoroughly, giving it a good shake to remove any excess water. Now don't even think about rinsing it. That starchy water is liquid gold, helping the sauce cling to the macaroni and creating a beautiful creamy texture. Trust me on this one. Now with the pasta drained and the cheese sauce bubbling invitingly, it's time to unite these two elements into a symphony of cheesy, carby perfection. Section 5, Texture Tactics, mastering creaminess and bold flavors. This is where your inner artist comes alive. We've got our creamy cheese sauce and perfectly cooked macaroni. Now it's time to bring them together in a glorious union. Pour the drained macaroni into the saucepan with the cheese sauce and stir gently. We want to coat every single piece of pasta in that golden, cheesy goodness, ensuring each mouthful is an explosion of flavor. Now taste it, this is crucial. Does it need a touch more salt, a crack of black pepper, a pinch of cayenne pepper for a cheeky kick? This is your chance to adjust the seasoning to your liking, to create a mac and cheese that sings to your soul. And for that extra touch of creaminess, stir in a spoonful of crème fraîche or sour cream right at the end. This adds a luxurious, velvety texture that'll have you swooning with every bite. Believe me, this is a game changer. Section 6, a pinch of posh elevating mac and cheese the British way. Now we've got our basic mac and cheese down pat, but let's add a touch of British flair, shall we? This is where things get really interesting. Think crispy bacon bits sprinkled on top for a smoky, salty crunch. Or how about a handful of grated mature cheddar stirred through for that extra cheesy punch? For a touch of freshness, chopped chives or parsley add a welcome burst of colour and flavour. Feeling adventurous? Crumble some cooked chorizo into the mix for a spicy kick, or stir through a handful of wilted spinach for a nutritious boost. And for the ultimate indulgence, a grating of fresh nutmeg adds a touch of warmth and sophistication that'll impress even the most discerning palate. The beauty of mac and cheese is its versatility. Don't be afraid to experiment, to add your own personal touch, to make it your own. Section 7, from stovetop to table, your mac and cheese playbook. Right then, let's recap. We've covered a lot of ground, but don't worry, I've got your back. Here's a step-by-step guide to creating your very own masterpiece. First, cook the macaroni according to packet instructions, aiming for al dente. Drain well. Meanwhile, melt the butter in a saucepan. Whisk in the flour to create a roux. Gradually add the milk, whisking constantly until thickened. Reduce heat and gradually add the grated cheese, stirring until melted and smooth. Season to taste with salt and pepper. Add the cooked macaroni to the cheese sauce and stir gently to combine. Stir in a spoonful of crème fraîche or sour cream for extra creaminess. Transfer to an oven-proof dish. Sprinkle with your chosen toppings like bacon bits, grated cheese, herbs, etc. Grill for a few minutes until golden and bubbly. See? Easy peasy. Now go forth and create cheesy magic. Section 8, plating up, presentation flourishes for your cheesy masterpiece. We've created a culinary symphony, now let's present it like the masterpiece it is. Ditch those boring bowls and unleash your inner artist. Individual ramekins are always a winner, ensuring everyone gets that coveted crispy edge. Or go rustic with a large oven-proof skillet, bringing it straight from oven to table for maximum impact. And don't underestimate the power of garnish. A sprinkle of chopped parsley adds a pop of colour, while a scattering of crunchy breadcrumbs provides a delightful textural contrast. And for the ultimate indulgence, a drizzle of truffle oil elevates your mac and cheese to Michelin star status. So there you have it, everything you need to master the art of homemade mac and cheese with a British twist. This is more than just a recipe, it's an invitation to get creative in the kitchen, to experiment with flavors, and to create a dish that brings joy to all who devour it. Enjoy.